Today, we are going to take a look at Transformers issue number 26, The Return of the Mechanic, and what's up with King Grimlock. So coming into issue number 26, we see the Mechanic stealing a satellite with this power booster rod that he stole from the Autobots, but we also get Bumblebee and Blaster out on the streets trying to find the Mechanic. They get interfered with by humans, the cops pull up, there's a whole bunch of shenanigans, and the Mechanic gets away. And one Autobot is not too happy. That is the new leader, King Grimlock. What's interesting to me is that at the end of the last issue, when Grimlock became leader, Grimlock seemed to appreciate humans, kind of found their softer side. All of that went away between issues 25 and 26 because Grimlock wants the Mechanic found dead or alive, and he is not going to take failure for an answer. So with both the police and Bumblebee and Blaster out looking for the Mechanic is on the move trying to get equipment from point A to point B, and he gets caught by both parties, but the police prioritize stopping Bumblebee and Blaster over stopping the Mechanic. We also see the Mechanic using some of Ratchet's tools to slow down everybody, but Bumblebee and Blaster have to keep on the case because they cannot go back empty-handed to King Grimlock again. So they follow the Mechanic back to his headquarters, and what they find out is the Mechanic got more weapons than we thought he had because the Mechanic has been outfitting cars with super weapons to sell to the highest bidder. But with a little police work, the police also found out where the Mechanic is, and they go out and run into our Autobots. But this time, Blaster is able to talk to the officers and let them know what is going on, and they decide to work together to take the Mechanic down. So one of the officers busts into the shop with Blaster in radio mode to provide a distraction, and once they get in, Blaster transforms, destroys the retrofitted cars, and the operation is pretty much over with. But in all the ruckus and all the commotion, the Mechanic's assistant Juan manages to get Bumblebee up on this gigantic magnet, and it's either save Bumblebee or catch the Mechanic. And as often happens in these heroes' tales, they decide to save Bumblebee, and the Mechanic, for the second time, gets away. And I'm guessing the Mechanic is headed west because at the end of the book, we see Bumblebee and Blaster not going back to headquarters to answer to Grimlock, but they are headed west. And that was issue number 26 of Transformers.